Colorado's quarterback Shedeur Sanders is one of the most notable transfers in the nation after following his father, Coach Deion Sanders, from Jackson State to the Buffaloes. He is one of 25 players that have opted for Colorado after entering the portal, providing evidence that Coach Prime's luggage comment is legit. That viral moment from that message to the team led to skepticism from fans, but he defended his father's word. It's not a hard message because here's the thing: a lot of people are used to being lied to, said Sanders. The players coming in, they're coming to play. They're not coming to sit. So if you've been here, you're chilling, you're thinking your spot's good, that's not the case. You've got guys wanting to play with top talent, each and every position. Sanders stated, "Nowadays, a lot of people are scared of the truth, and they don't like hearing that." Now, I just want to chime in and say something. One thing that I have noticed a lot about the transfers that Coach Deion Sanders has accepted, they don't have a lot of eligibility time left. So for them, it's now or never. Sanders will look to pioneer Colorado back to its winning ways, and he should benefit from practicing against the Buffaloes' first-team defense, which we expect will feature elite-level corners Travis Hunter and Carmani McClain. The duo headlines Coach Deion Sanders' first-year recruiting boom at the program. Not only did Colorado land one of the nation's top transfers classes during the 2023 cycle, but McClain's flip from Miami means the top-rated ball hawk in the country downs black and gold next season. Who would you throw at in practice, Travis or Carmani? Sanders said on social media with a grimace face emoji. Coach Prime was a happy camper after his new program was able to flip McClain, who was previously a verbal commit to Mario Cristobal and the Hurricanes, but he declined to make it official during the early signing period. It became the latest recruiting coup by Sanders since his head coaching career kicked off at Jackson State several years back, and this one came less than 2 months into his stint at Colorado. Sanders went 27-5 at FCS Jackson State, including a 12-1 mark this year, which featured a second consecutive SWAC title. Recently, he explained that Colorado will no longer settle for mediocrity. It's a whole different level of expectation around here, and you got to be able to play the game, Shedeur Sanders said. So a certain level that might have been welcome, that level is no longer welcome here. It's a whole different game now. We will not settle for mediocrity. It is what it is. You're going to get on this program, or you're going to get up out of here. We plan on winning, and we don't have time to procrastinate. The vast majority of former Buffaloes who've entered the transfer portal have committed elsewhere. Not many have found another Power 5 school, but the likelihood of increased playing time at a smaller program remains valuable. James Mott and Edgar Amaya have yet to land somewhere new, per 24/7 Sports. Now, I tried myself to actually Google where they are now, and no information came up. So if you know where they may have landed, please let me know down in the comments. We're going to do a quick where are they now. So we're going to start with Janaz Jordan. He will be attending Townsend. Brandon Lewis, Nevada. Casey Roddick, Florida State University. Noah Finsick, Southern Illinois. Chase Penry, Boise State. Kalen Moore, Cal. Austin Johnson, Charlotte. Cole Becker, Utah. Owen McQuown, UTSA. Maddock Coop, Miami, Ohio. Colorado has already made a major splash in the transfer portal, but the buzz very well may not be done yet. If you were wondering, like I was wondering, where's Jackson State number 5 wide receiver Shane Hooks? Hooks took to his Instagram and announced his top 5 schools, and amongst them were Colorado. The Orlando native has narrowed his list of suitors for his final year of college eligibility. "I'm on my way," Hooks said in his Instagram post. While outsiders might just dismiss this with the thought that it's just another Jackson State player following Coach Deion Sanders, what they don't realize is that Hooks was the leading receiver this past season for the Tigers. Hooks and Shedeur Sanders proved to be a lethal combination this past season, and Hooks recorded 66 receptions for 775 yards and 10 touchdowns in 2022. He also stands in at 6'4", which would give Sanders a massive target on the outside. Joining Colorado in the top 5 are Cincinnati, Ole Miss, Texas A&M, and UNLV. Shedeur Sanders has already made it known that he wants Hooks to be the newest addition to the Buffaloes roster as he responds to Ole Miss quarterback Jackson Dart's comment that said, "Come on now, you got too many already. I need them." As it stands already, receiver will be one of the most important position battles of spring, with USF receivers Xavier Weaver and Jimmy Horn Jr. looking like the favorites, while returners like Jordan Tyson and Montana Lamonius Craig look to solidify a role themselves. Adding Hooks to the mix will add even more depth for an up-and-coming receiver room, and will also provide Sanders with another talented weapon at his disposal. Now, just a little history on Hooks. He is a former 3-star receiver out of Orlando, Florida that started his college career at Ohio before transferring to Jackson State. Hooks entered the transfer portal shortly after Coach Prime took the job in Boulder. I'm sure he would love to reunite with his former players from Jackson State. The Buffaloes could land another top talent, and their offense is already looking loaded next season. Now tell me what you think down below, guys. I personally think Shane Hooks will be a great addition. I think he and Shedeur Sanders work very well together. They have a great chemistry. If you watch any of the Jackson State games, I'm sure you saw that chemistry. I'm also happy that a lot of the Colorado players did find other homes at other schools, but I really wish they would have actually stayed and competed for their position versus just giving up. Coach Deion Sanders made that statement just to rattle them, but I really think if they would have stood 10 toes down and competed for their positions, it would have really impressed him. But instead, they just packed their bags and entered into the portal. I wouldn't have done that. I would have stood 10 toes down and competed for my position and told him he would have had to throw me out. And finally, what do you think about a lot of the players transferring to Colorado to complete their last year of eligibility? Do you think that was the right decision for them? What would you have done? A lot of people are saying that the Buffaloes are going to go 1-11 again. So think about it. Did they literally transfer to Colorado to do another 1-11 season? Nah, I doubt it. I don't think they're going to do 1-11 again. I really think Coach Prime is going to turn this whole football program around, and I think they're going to be great. Please let me know down below your thoughts, and please like and subscribe, and also you can share the video. Thanks.